Hi, so my name is Angie, and uh, I'm going to be talking about my final project for this class, which is sending email alert when temperature and humidity reaches a threshold. So this is um, the present setup. What I have learned from this class is we have a temperature humidity sensor, which with the Raspberry Pi and the Zigbee, we were able to the set up the device. The sensor would talk to the Raspberry Pi to get the information. From the Raspberry Pi, we used the no-red to set up the function where it can talk to the device and collect data, where it will upload the information via MQTT through the IoT Creator to the DynamoDB and the MQTT, which in the end, it will collect data from there and do the graphing to the right. The thought for my project was because I typically do work. Sometimes I go to the lab and I come back to the cubicle and I started working on the computer stuff, and I tend to forget to drink water. And also I thought about during this COVID situation, as well as the recent temperature being and humidity being hot, that I thought this would be a great idea to do, is to send a reminder to let you know that when humidity reaches a certain temperature to send you an alert. What I meant to do in my flow was to correlate between humidity and temperature together to send out one email. However, I wasn't able to do that. So this was the add-on piece that I did for my project. Is I used a switch node where I set two conditions for humidity, where if the humidity is above 50, it will send an email to notify you of the extreme humidity condition. And then another condition where humidity is 40, it will send out an email alert as well. I set it so that if one of the condition is met, the email will send out. It won't go through, it won't go, oh, it reaches 50 and then it reaches 40. And so when, and then in my function node, I design it so the email, what is going to be contained in the email note. In addition, what I try to do is when the humidity reaches about 50, that it will say something. My humidity is at whatever it is. If it's 65, it will say humidity is 65. And then the email notification. For humidity at caution alert, which is the one setting that I did at 40, what I try to do this, which didn't show because during these couple of days humidity, I couldn't get it down below the 40 that I wanted. But what I wanted to do was to show it on the user interface that that is the current humidity, which didn't work for my humidity, but it worked for my temperature part. So I also have the same condition or similar conditions set up, two conditions set up for my temperature setting as well. One, if it goes beyond 33, an alert was sent, and then also a voice would go out also stating that this is the current temperature and you should drink water and try and hydrate yourself. Similarly, I did that for the second part of my temperature setting as a caution alert for the lower one, and it will show on the user interface that what the a message saying this is the current temperature. So the next thing that I'll do is to play a short video of my demo. Can you hear the sound?
No, I cannot hear any sound. You can see the video.
No sound.
I'll what I'll do is I'll narrate through this. So
Okay.
here, what I'm trying to do is to show my my whole flow for my project, the whole project. And this part of the video was to demonstrate that earlier in the project, we have set up where if a humidity reaches a particular threshold, the light would turn on.
Okay.
So I'm showing you right now, the light is off.
Okay.
That part was the computer itself saying that the humidity is 75.5 RH. The light is on because the threshold that we show, that we set before, is when the humidity is above 75, the light will turn on.
The light is on and an email was sent, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So for this example, what I was showing was when the temperature reached above 30, there is a message on the user dashboard that show, and also an email was sent out. So this part is when the temperature reaches above 33, it will say that the temperature is now 33 and that that you should hydrate yourself with drinking more water. And it's the same exact message that also sent out via the email. And so for my future recommendation, I was hoping to have maybe this information to be displayed on a mug or water of some sort, just to alert you, to let you know that you need to drink water. And also maybe something, a sort of capturing how much water you drink per day, since I don't drink enough water, and usually by the time I get home, I feel very dehydrated. So that's my project. Thank you.
Very, very interesting.